Members of the public came out in their numbers this afternoon at the HYATT Waterfront in Port of Spain to show their support for the side-by-side event. The initiative stemmed from the frustration of citizens regarding this country's crime situation. Those present sent a clear message to government. The system needs a shake-up. Janine Brown reports.
In this building, members of parliament are currently meeting to discuss the country's business. Here, outside, citizens are gathered to send a message and to demand from government answers of the high crime rate. A display of art and a scores of people to protest this country's growing crime rate. In the year 2016, TNT recorded 463 murders, the highest in the last 6 years. 2016 also saw an alarming number of women and girls becoming the victims of heinous crimes. Stemming from this, a call was made for government to regulate how police officers are to address with such sensitive issues.
It's because very few people have the information, and again, it tends to be station specific. Different stations have different approaches. What is the procedure when a woman is assaulted in terms of the forensic investigation? Is it a standard procedure to do a rape kit? Everyone knows rape kits because we've all watched CSI and you hear the term rape kit and you assume it happens. Does it happen in Trinidad?
Hazel Brown, who heads one of this country's highest profile women groups, took a direct jab at the National Security Minister, who was spotted in the crowd during the course of the day's events.
And I see the minister out there, so I'll have to ask him the question, where is the national gender policy? When you come here, please try and answer that question. The way forward requires not...
Mr. Dillon then took to the podium, attempting to offer some consolation to the distraught crowd. Making reference to the Holy Bible, Mr. Dillon applauded citizens for taking a stand.
When Joshua ended up at the wall of Jericho, he got a message from the Lord that says, walk around that wall 7 times. And on the 7th hour, when you hear the ram horns blow, if you all shout with one voice at the same time collectively, the wall will come tumbling down. And they said that they did at that appointed time and the wall came tumbling down. What I'm suggesting is if we take a message from that and we all shout with the same voice.
But his comments did not satisfy the crowd. Speaking briefly with the media afterward, it seemed Minister Dillon was not fazed by the jeers.
And remember, that's not the majority of the response, right? You will always have a minority of people who have their own agenda. And I'll go back to say that the reason for this is, again, is bringing civil society together. That's why we're here today.
The minister made his leave shortly after to head into Parliament for the afternoon's proceedings. Janine Brown, C News.